alligators crawl in the swampland. We ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, land of the lost. God bless them all, land of the lost. I was raised in the country, and I paid all my dues. I was made in the country, and I won't change just for you. The place I call my home is deep out in the woods. If you don't belong, you better keep about these woods. Like my trucks are loud and my car's real fast, and I love the sound of a shotgun blast. Come around acting all big and bad, then Mr. Postman, that's gonna be your ass. Now I pray to the Lord above, trouble stays a hell away from us. But just in case one day it comes, I'm not afraid, I got them loaded up. It's in my blood, it's in my roots, I keep it real down to my boots. And they hate to see me winning, cause they say I'm born to lose. Might be true, but I ain't losing, I ain't making no excuses. In the land of the lost, you gotta keep it moving. On them back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, land of the lost. God bless them all.
Come on.
What so proudly wail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming in the rocket's red glare.
Good evening and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. It's Bristol, baby, with the Bluegrass Xfinity Series as we are in final practice before we go qualify with 1 minute and 6 seconds left on the board. Let's take a look here. We have 18 drivers signed up in the pit area tonight. It's fixing to be fast and furious here as you saw the Truck Series last night. We got some... Let's see here. Well, that one was frozen. We got Nate Bauer here tonight. He's on our live look-in. Let's see here. The side-by-side. If I can fix that. Let's see here. It might work. It might not. We'll see. Oh, because it pauses video. No wonder. We're fixing to go qualified here at Bristol. As the checker flags wave under the final practice. Radbird Shutters and Nate Silver's on top of the charts in practice. Can they hold it up when we go into qualifying here? All right. On the track right now at the end of pit road, car number 7 is Justin Winters. And making his way onto the track from Fonduluk. Now I can't even say it correctly. It's Sean Kostritza from Wyoming in that 46 car.
Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
How's the other camera coming?
The other camera with Travis Twitty is glitching out. It's actually a common issue with our camera source. It is not letting him connect his camera. I recently experienced the same issue with it with some of my streams. So, fortunately, no Travis Twitty tonight.
All right, the side-by-side.
Side-by-side should be good to go.
You gotta share your video.
It is, or it was.
Next on the track, it's Brandon Robertson.
It's there.
It has the red little camera there.
It's a red little camera. Sure, I am.
See, Nate doesn't have no camera right there. He has a cam. His cam's on. The side-by-side's not.
Can you send me a picture of it?
It has a red camera with a cross around it.
Mine should be up and running. It's all showing fine on my screen. Like from my end, showing me what it's showing you. It's showing fine.
Now, oh Lord, y'all kids kill me.
I don't know what else you want me to do, but
all right, go ahead and do that, and let me try to figure this out.
all right. So, anyways, out on track right now, we got Adam Lancash from Mooresville, North Carolina. Let's see what kind of a lap time he can put down here tonight. Ooh. Like, I'll need to do some audio adjusting myself here.
Next up on the track, car number 22 from Waynesville, North Carolina. It's Tyler the Weapon Evans. Now, BJ, the example is on the board.
That's just showing that I don't have a camera. It's my screen. You shouldn't see that on your preview or on your screen share.
No, we don't see nothing. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Looking right at it on your screen.
Yeah. And if you go to the side-by-side, you are not there. and it was working, you did not have the little red camera there.
Huh.
So why don't you back out of it and go back in there?
Yeah, that'd be what I'm doing.
On the track, Bo Abbott into 48. In third, Bryce Hunter in fourth. It's Scott Fritz, your top 5 here tonight so far in qualifying. Look at Brad Gebhardt. He's 9th quickest on the board from Jacksonville, Illinois, in the car number 44. Well, the thing about it is, BJ, you're not showing no racing. There. Copy.
I only got 2 monitors now. I don't have 3 anymore.
Let's see. We're going to try and get this side-by-side working. There we go. The side-by-side is up.
Yeah.
I don't know. The red camera gone now, BJ. That's all that matters.
Alrighty. I don't know what that was all about, but hey, we got something sorted out here tonight. But
so you look right now, on the right-hand side, you see Bryce Hunter, and on the left-hand side, you see the 44 Brad Gebhardt. Gebhardt is 9th on the board. Bryce Hunter is currently 4th.
our top 5 right now: Tyler Evans, Sean Kostritza, Mo Abbott, Bryce Hunter, Scott Fritz. Out on track now, we got Michael Robinson and Nate Maurer. Nate Maurer on the screen right now out of Jacksonville, Illinois. Got him nice on board with him. Got a pretty nice setup going for him. Triple monitor. Sometimes it makes me wish I had it. I like my Oculus stuff. Maurer's first lap's going to be good enough for the pole with a 15:05, over a tenth quicker than second place Tyler Evans.
Brad Gebhardt just making some laps around here. Next, coming on track, in car number 7 from Henderson, Kentucky, it's Justin Winters. Justin Winters in the 7. And I believe the other car on the screen is the 33 of James Silvers.
Indeed is. I'm working getting. There we go. I got some info.
These drivers get 2 laps around here. Winters. Look at Silvers. He goes second quick. Justin Winters currently in that 14th spot there. He moves up to 10th. Next on the track, it's Travis Twitty and Jeremiah Hobbs. Travis Twitty in the 29. And Jeremiah Hobbs in the 17. Travis Twitty for Polk County, North Carolina. Maurer, Silvers, Evans, Kostritza, and Abbott, your top 5 right now. Twitty, 17th quickest. Jeremiah Hobbs goes to 8th. Only person that has not qualified is Darius Boyd. Darius Boyd in the 10 machine. With right about 2 minutes left here. Let's see here. Let's see if we can throw someone on the spot. Gonna move you real quick, Mikey. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
So tell everybody at home what they're gonna be watching, not witnessing. What these drivers gonna be doing.
Oh boy, Bristol is it's a different track than any other track that you go to. here, it's close racing, and compared to like Martinsville, like where you're on someone's bumper the entire time, you can go 3 wide here at Bristol. So there's going to be a lot of rubbing tonight, whether it's on or off the corners. It's going to be crazy. You're going to see cars on the top lane. You're going to see cars on the bottom lane. Every lane works here at Bristol, so it's going to be really hectic.
So you're tuning in tonight. You're watching. Are you going to learn anything from tonight to carry over to tomorrow night?
Oh, heck yeah. I'm going to watch where these guys are running. I'm going to see, which lane kind of builds up over the race. I'm going to see where tires are being the best, where they're saved at, watching where the fastest laps are put at. It really just depends, watching these guys. They're all really fast. And, you see all the times here. I mean, within, 2/10 of each other, most of the laps are. It's going to be super fun tonight. And, I'm going to learn a lot.
Definitely. All right. Good luck tomorrow night as Mikey Neal Jr. going to be watching on tonight. Good luck, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Robbie Richards, you got a copy. Oh, wrong person. Mr. Robbie Richards, you got a Robert Richards. Robbie Richards. Mr. Richards, you got a copy. I got 2 different names on 2 different screens. I'm like, well, hell, which one is he?
It don't matter.
So, what's the game plan going in tonight, sir?
Shit. Sorry. Really, man, just beat Michael and Darius. Staying, I guess, just kind of make sure I stay in front of them.
Awesome.
I thought I had this figured out for qualifying, but I blew it.
Well, we're going to let you get back to it. Good luck tonight, sir.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
That was Robbie Richards. All right, here is your Bluegrass 200 starting lineup. And on the pole from the Sid Box Motorsports car number 971 is Nate Bauer. And to his outside, into 33, the Cornerstone Motorsports, James Silvers.
Inside row number 2 in the Cornerstone Motorsports, number 22, it's Tyler Evans. And to his outside, Wolf Pumps number 46, Sean Kastritza.
In row number 3 to the inside, the Killer Till Racing car number 48 is Bo Abbott. And to his outside, the Pioneer Racing car number 9, Bryce Hunter.
Ooh, fuzzy. Row number 4 on the inside from T-Berry Motorsports, it's the 01 of Scott Fritz. To his outside, Empire Motorsports number 19, Jeremiah Hobbs.
In row number 5 to the inside, Hales out New England. Car number 2 is Brandon Robertson. And to his outside, the high side Huntsville Motorsports. Car number 72, Tony Iverson.
Row number 6 on the inside, Elite Motorsports number 7, Justin Winters. To his outside, his teammate from Elite number 1, Adam Lancaster.
And on your 7th row on the inside, car number 44 is Brad Gebhardt. And to his outside, in car number 12, we just heard from Miss Robbie Richards.
Row number 7 on the inside, in the 17, Brad Gebhardt. To his outside, in the 12. I just did that. You just did that. Let me try that one again. On row number 8 on the inside from Cornerstone Motorsports, the 44 Radburn Shutters. To his outside, high side hustlers, number 29, Travis Twitty.
And your final row will be Michael Robinson and Empire Motorsports car number 88 and Darius Boyd. All right, let's look at the track info up there. Let's see. Track temperature, 83 degrees, BJ.
Hey, nice and cool in Tennessee today.
Temperature 81, track temp 83, 42% winds, 5 miles an hour, partly cloudy skies. Lights are out. Barney, the iRacing flagman to 11 blue set of turn number 4. Nate Bauer will bring us to the green.
Stage break tonight showing on lap number 40. lap number 40 will be hitting the stage here tonight.
All right, we go on board with Nate Bauer. Going to be bringing us to the start here. The pace car making the hard left-hand turn. Green flag is out. Nate Bauer, he's on the loud pedal.
And I have actually been corrected. It is lap number 80 is the stage break.
Nate Bauer side by side with the 33 of James Silvers. Laps are going to be ticking down quickly as lap number 1 in the books. As you look at your side by side, you see a battle with Travis Twitty back there. As you look up front, Nate Bauer. Still side by side with James Silvers, but give it to Silvers at the line for lap number 2. On lap number 3, Silvers trying to get the outside line of working, BJ.
Yeah, we saw it strong last night in the truck series. The outside line very, very quick, especially early run while the tires are fresh. Working now for Silvers as he is going to move up into that lead position.
Bauer and Silvers still side by side. Getting everything they got. Then you have Mo Abbott in that 3rd spot. Tyler Evans in 4th. Is Shocky Stritzley is in your top 5. Bryce Hunter in that 6th spot. Jeremiah Hobbs is 7. Silvers trying to clear. Nate Bauer putting up a really good fight on the inside line there. Now Silvers clears in the middle. 1 and 2 out turn 2 down the back straightaway. We go single file. Look a little further back to the back there. See the 2. That's Brendan Robertson in that 10th position. On his outside, you see Justin Winters there. There's Adam Lancaster right behind him. Right front of this, Scott Fritz. Now Robertson to the inside of Fritz. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Brad Gebhardt looking in the inside of Lancaster there.
Brad Gebhardt side by side trying to get that position. Work his way towards the top 12 or top 10 here tonight. Sits right now in 13th. Lancaster gets the momentum, gets back by him. See just up ahead the 2 of Brandon Robertson battling the inside of Justin Winters. That outside line extremely strong right now, early race. Got a little bit of mishaps going on back towards the back. Oh, big pile up down the back straightaway.
Twitty comes to dead stop.
Job.
Big pile up on the front straightaway there.
Several drivers involved in this one.
Like a pro, bring it back, that's what's up.
Take a look at Grand LRA instant replay, and actually it's going to be evolving up ahead. I believe that's James Silvers and Nate Bauer.
Several drivers just with nowhere to go. Quite a few of them just locking up and sliding into it. Whew. Some slick moving by Scott Fritz right there to get by. And here's what actually started the caution. The initial contact started the caution was between the 33 and the 971. Looks like there was just a little bit of hard racing, a little bit of a love tap there between the 971 and the 33. Nobody's going to be ruled at fault for this one by the sounds of it. Unfortunate turn of events for James Silvers. Maurer able to continue on. And yeah, just kind of nowhere to go. Just locked him up and went sliding right into it. And I'm getting word that we still have our grid music playing.
Still jamming.
But everybody from 9th through 17th will take it pit side. Try to get some of their damages repaired. half the field, Steve. Half the field went down pit road to get some damages repaired.
Yep.
The only cars not involved in this one: Jeremiah Hobbs, Justin Winters, Adam Lancaster, Radburn Shutters, Michael Robinson, Nate Maurer, Bryce Hunter, and Travis Twitty were the only drivers not directly fully involved in that wreck. And even Nate Maurer, among that list, was at the initial start of the caution with the initial contact.
There's Mo Abbott going back down pit road, trying to get some more damage repaired. Sean Kostritza still down there in pit road. Tyler Evans down there.
And, that's unfortunate for Tyler Evans. He was having a really good start to this race. One of the furthest positions up we've seen him all season long at the beginning of a race. Started tonight, let's see, looks like in third he started tonight. The lights are out on the pace car, and he's still in the pits.
All righty. Here we go. Pace car makes a hard left-hand turn. Jeremiah Hobbs bringing us to the Geico restart. So we're back to racing. Good start for Jeremiah Hobbs there. Justin Winters in that second spot. The 44 Radburn Shutters now under attack by the 1 of Adam Lancaster. Lancaster to that third spot. Shutters under attack again. There's Nate Maurer trying to battle back. He had to come down pit road, try to get some damage done. And then you have the 88 of Michael Robinson currently running in that 6th spot. But look at Jeremiah Hobbs. A little bit of damage on the rear end, and he's looking fast right now.
Yeah, it's definitely a good start to his night. He did pick up a little bit from that caution, as you mentioned, damage to the right rear. But lucky for him, here at Bristol, damage is a very minor thing, not something of concern in any way, shape, or form. So long as it is only aero damage. There's very little draft here. There's very little aero concern in any way. So as long as he's still under full power and doesn't have any temperature problems on that machine, he's good to go.
Just watching side by side there momentarily. Now we're back to the full screen. Jeremiah Hobbs, Winters, Lancaster, your top 3. Travis Twitty, how about that? Up 8 spots, currently in that 8th position. Scott Fritz there in 9th. James Silvers, after running up front, he's back in that 10th spot with some damage on that car. Gotta wonder if it's a little under power right now.
It's definitely a very good chance of that. Brandon Robertson car, I mean, he's missing the entire front end. There's several drivers in this race already that are probably going to be underpowered at the moment. Just at this point, it's just hang on time, hope and pray that you don't lose any laps before the next caution or before the stage break. As we look on board right now with the 7 of Justin Winters, he's putting pressure on Jeremiah Hobbs now.
Coming to the start-finish line, we're on lap number 24, 23 in the Bucks. Jeremiah Hobbs, your race leader. Winters, Lancaster, top 3. You see those 3 pulled ahead of Radburn Shutters in 4th. Here at Bristol, as we're down the back straightaway into turn number 3, coming out turn number 4.
What is that camera? Well, that ain't the pack you had last night. I like that camera.
Yep, different camera pack tonight. Different camera pack. Trying to contact between Hobbs and Winters. And Winters to the race lead in a turn number 1. Lancaster still in that 3rd spot there. Lancaster has a couple of wins on the season. Now he looks to the inside of Hobbs, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Give it to Lancaster in that 2nd spot. Hobbs falling back to 3rd. There's Radburn Shutters in the 4th position, and Nate Maurer, your pole sitter, currently running in 5th. Michael Robinson in that 6th position, up 11 spots.
Right now, we've got 3 out of 5 of our top 5 drivers are up double-digit positions. Justin Winters, Adam Lancaster both up 10. Radburn Shutters up 11. And then in 6th, Michael Robinson up 11. Steve, we've got quite a few big movers, and a lot of it, I think, is due to that caution. These guys are the ones that benefited from that caution, benefited from pit strategies for some of these guys going to taking fuel. And it's working out pretty well for them right now.
Definitely is, as we go on board with Nate Maurer trying to chase down that 44 of Radburn Shutters in that 4th position. Shutters also thinking about looking to the inside of Jeremiah Hobbs. Nate Maurer going to have to take it a little bit easy here as they come off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. 44, the Function Junction, number 44, Radburn Shutters. Nate Maurer got close to that wall, BJ.
Yeah, he definitely did. You know, that's actually a really fast line to run here. If you got the guts to do it, get it up there next to the wall, give her all she's got. If you can hang on to it through that marbles, through those marbles up there, it is a very, very fast line to run. You'll notice, if you're not familiar with asphalt, what they call the marbles, you see them there in that picture there, right up against the wall, right below where it says Cup Series. All those little black dots, that is rubber that is rolled up off the tires with the abrasive surface. That is the concrete half-mile of Bristol. It's rolled off the tires and just starting to pile up there. On the dirt side, we have something similar, the cushion, where we throw all the dirt to the top side.
It's just him coming off the turn down the straightaway. Justin Winters continues to lead here at Bristol. Nice looking car there, Justin Winters has.
That it definitely is. You know, he's always got one of the best looking cars on track, in my opinion. And right now, just behind him, we've got Nate Maurer. He's moved his way back in the 3rd. Taking a look to the inside of Adam Lancaster now for that 2nd position. He started up in the front. Now he's on the hunt to get back up there and take that lead back. And look who's bringing along with him. Up 11 spots right now. He is our current hard charger. Radburn Shutters is coming right along with him. Steve, Radburn has been strong the majority of the season. Tonight he started way back in the back, and here he is again.
Definitely. He's taking his time tonight, that's for sure. But he's taking it easy. That looks to the inside of Radburn Shutters for that 3rd spot. And he has it. Nate Maurer. Started on pole, was involved with wreck with Silvers. They all had to go pit side, make some pit stops, but they're showing right now. Nate Maurer trying to show some strength here. As you look a little further back in the pack, you see Travis Twitty there on the screen. Battling with the Scott Fritz in the 0-1.
Yeah, Fritz has made up ground on Travis Twitty. Got off to a rough start, now working his way forward little by little. Right now, Fritz runs in that 9th spot, reeling in Travis Twitty quickly. And just up ahead of them, Twitty as well, reeling in Michael Robinson. This is a battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th.
Justin Winters under attack. He'll lose that 2nd spot to Radburn Shutters. Shutters now in 2nd. Winters has fallen back to 3rd, but you know what? He's up 8 spots, running in that 3rd position right now. There you have Adam Lancaster in 4th. 5th now, you got a battle with Bryce Hunter and Jeremiah Hobbs. Hobbs on the outside, Bryce Hunter in that 9 machine on the inside. Out of the 3rd, give it to Bryce Hunter in that 5th position. Scott Fritz a little further back there. You see Travis Twitty and 29. They're side by side. Right ahead of him is Michael Robinson in that 88 machine. He's up 10 spots. And there is James Silvers trying to make his way back up to the front. He's currently running in that 10th position, that 33 machine. Meanwhile, Nate Maurer better watch out because the 44 is a coming as he's closing up on the back bumper. Out of the turn, down the straightaway. He looks to the outside. Pulls up alongside him there, BJ. We might have a new race leader in a couple laps.
Yeah, the battle is on. Drag raced on the front straightaway. Nate Maurer still had it at the stripe. Here he comes Radburn Shutters. 14 spots to the good. Will take over the race lead cleanly and clearly over Nate Maurer. The gap growing instantly.
It's definitely growing. And look at Winters there, falling off pace a little bit in that third spot. There's Hunter. A little further back, there's Lancaster. Jeremiah Hobbs. There's Scott Fritz, Silvers, and Twitty. There's Brandon Robertson. He's missing the nose cone off of that car and some heavy damage in the back after that wreck. There's Mo Abbott. Same thing with his vehicle, a couple laps down in that 14th position. Darius Boyd in the Tin Machine, currently running in 11th right now. But meanwhile, Radburn Shutters way out in front here at Bristol.
Yeah, he has done everything he needs to do to get there, and it has worked for him. Currently leading the way by a half a second over Nate Maurer. You see Nate Maurer on your screen right now. It's a live look, and Radburn Shutters just up ahead of him. He's not far behind, but look at the concentration in his face, Steve, man. He is pushing that car for everything he's got right now.
He is. He's trying to make it work. Your pole sitter tonight. As they come across the start-finish line, 52 laps in the books on lap number 53 here. As we take a look at the fan cam, you can see the distance between Radburn Shutters and Nate Maurer. And there is Justin Winters right there.
Most everybody now starting to spread out all throughout the field. Back towards the back. A little bit of a battle going on with Scott Fritz and Jeremiah Hobbs. Hobbs able to retain the position over Fritz, but Fritz still heavy on his heels.
Look at Travis Twitty looking to the inside there. Couldn't make it happen. He'll fall back in line. James Silver's currently in that 8th position, trying to rebound back up to the front after that wreck. There's your race leader, the 44 of Radburn Shutters, the 12 going a lap down. That's Robbie Richards. There's the 971 of Nate Maurer. There is Justin Winters, currently in that 3rd position. Lancaster sitting there in 5th with a top 5 right now. And it's coming pretty busy. That's for 6th, 7th, and 8th on the track in 9th there. Getting busy there here at Bristol as we're on lap number 58. The 33 looking to the outside of Darius Boyd. That's James Silvers. Boyd battles back on the inside. Oh, Hobbs into the wall. Silvers into the back of Fritz there.
Yeah, everybody just kind of scattering around. Several shots taken right now. James Silvers loses the front clip of his car. He's now running with no nose piece, but still showing speed. Comes around the outside of Scott Fritz. Fritz battles back to the inside. Both of these drivers catching back up to Hobbs once again. Silvers taking a look to the outside of Jeremiah Hobbs. That is for 6th position.
So we're watching the same race with 2 different camera angles. Here, look at Silvers. He now takes over that 6th position.
Fritz took a look at 3 wide right there with Darius Boyd and Jeremiah Hobbs, but thinks better, but backs back out and allows Hobbs the racing lane to keep a clean run going. Heads up move by Scott Fritz right there. Good thinking. Now they have space between them and the drivers ahead. Fritz going to take a look to the inside of Jeremiah Hobbs. Okay, we're back.
You had like a Steven moment there. For
I'm losing connection now.
Yeah, a Steven moment. Like
I'm thinking that they might be working on our internet lines or something. I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but right now they're on my not so good list.
Meanwhile, the 44 out front, that is Radburn Shutters. Nate Maurer still in that second spot. Justin Winters trying to hold off Bryce Hunter for third right there. Hunter in the fourth position. You got to wonder, like in the Truck Series, they talked about overheating last night. Is that something going to play the factor here tonight in the Xfinity Series?
It's a very good possibility. We know out in Bristol, Tennessee, that temperatures do run high. Shoot, Steve, it's a night race, and we're in the 80s. It is a good chance. It's a good possibility. However, being a night race, I'd expect the temperatures to cool down a little bit better for these guys.
Yeah. Let's see here. All board with James Silvers there. A lot of front end damage. He started on the outside front row. As we are on lap number 69. Nate Maurer currently in that second spot there. You can barely see the 44 Shutters ahead of him. As we're on lap number 70, BJ. We got 10 to go to the stage.
And 10 to go when they hit the stripe right here. And right there it is. See, there's almost a straightaway gap.
Oh, I think we got something working now. Let's try this. We're going to go Travis Twitty. Hold on.
Do we have Travis Twitty?
I think
Oh,
we do.
I see Travis Twitty.
Yeah, so give me just a second here.
All right. There he is.
There's Travis. Look at his rig, guys. That's a late model in there. The frame of it. Travis Twitty in the 29 machine. He was going to be our live look-in last night. We had a little bit of problems. He couldn't get his camera connected, but he is connected now. Who got a little loose there at the start-finish line? He's really working that steering wheel, BJ.
He's putting a lot of will into it, giving it everything he's got, pushing that thing as hard as he can. Tires are becoming an issue here, not just for him, but for several drivers having to wheel those things. You know, Steve, one of the really cool things about having a chassis to make your rig out of, you can actually line up the bars of your chassis with the bars of your iRacing chassis on the screen and actually line it up to where it feels like you're in a car looking at the screens as well as being in the actual chassis. Man, I'm jealous.
That was Travis Twitty in the 29. Radburn Shutters in his hip pocket. Gonna try to put him a lap down. Oh, Nelly.
Ooh. Both of them squirreling. That could have been bad real quick. Both of them able to hold on to it, though.
Radburn Shutters does get around. There's Nate Maurer. Close it up now. He's going to look to the inside of Travis Twitty going into the turn. Nate Maurer closing in on Radburn Shutters. Shutters coming in on some traffic. There is Jeremiah Hobbs to the 17. Hobbs currently running in that 11th spot there. White flag will be coming out this time. Twitty's hoping that Hobbs stays on the lead lap. So that way he'd be the lucky dog, BJ.
Yeah, it's definitely something got to be in the back of his mind. White flag is out on the stage. Pit road closed last time by. Radburn Shutters heavy on the back bumper, but here comes Nate Maurer. Can he afford to stay behind Jeremiah Hobbs through 3 and 4? Nate Maurer very quickly catching up to him. Not going to have enough. Radburn Shutters going to come home with the stage win, followed by Nate Maurer, then Bryce Hunter in that third spot. Justin Winters, Darius Boyd, Adam Lancaster now crossing the stripe. Silvers, Fritz, Michael Robinson, and Brandon Robertson will be your top 10.
Well, good strategies coming in play now. Radburn Shutters going to catch up to the pace vehicle.
4 tires and fuel, and I expect quite a bit of duct tape for, I believe it's 3 of these cars missing a nose clip.
And that's the way you call dirt track racing a little bit. You know, I mean, even asphalt cars do it, but let's just give it up. You know, you want to see missing nose pieces. That's dirt track style.
Hey, I kid you not. I have watched a guy in real life racing at the back of the pack get caught in a wreck. Did not have the car to do it. Did not have the car to be up there. Got caught in a wreck, ripped the whole front plastic off of his late model. He went into pits, came back out. They had taken the rest of the hood off the car. And he drove from dead last to finish in second place without anything on the front of his late model.
All right, down pit road, Ratburn Shutters leads us. BJ, take it over.
So, one thing of note here, you notice these guys, they went down one pit road. They're driving all the way around the track. This is the full pit variation of Bristol. Obviously, now we have 3 variations with the dual pits, pit road on both sides, or just a single pit, also known as the full pit. You enter the pits in turn 2 and come all the way around. So that's one thing that I think is kind of neat that way. But right now, Radburn Shutters looks like he only took left tires. I did not see the right sides go up. It's a bit surprising, but he's going to roll off of pit road. Yes, he does make it first over Nate Maurer by the looks of it. Bryce Hunter in second. Drivers that stayed out going to be Travis Twitty, so that he could get his wave around, or his lucky dog this time around. He is down pit road, though.
Look how many cars are missing that nose piece, BJ. I at least counted 4, maybe 5 there.
Yeah, quite a few cars involved in that early on caution, plus contact to other drivers. Nate Maurer actually did beat Radburn Shutters to the cone when he rolled forward. He reached the cone before Radburn Shutters did, so Nate Maurer has resumed the lead once again. It's a good pit stop for him to get back out of pit road in time. Our top 5 now coming when we come back to the green is going to be Nate Maurer, Radburn Shutters, Bryce Hunter, and Darius Boyd. Boyd up 14 spots to be riding in 4th right now. Oh, and Adam Lancaster, I stopped because I was surprised to see up 14 spots. But Darius Boyd, fantastic race going for him so far. Started dead last in the field and sits in the top 5 right now.
Definitely. I mean, that is something to be, not to hang your head down low, that's for sure. Lights go out in the pace car. We're going to let him loose. As Shutters won the stage, Maurer bring us back to the green for the final stage tonight. 113 laps to go. We go back racing.
14. Got to count 187 or lap 87 too. But nice math.
Whatever. We're back in the Geico's restarts. The green flag is back out. Good start there for Nate Maurer. Maurer into turn number 1. There's Shutters. Now look at the 9 of Bryce Hunter in that 3rd spot. Darius Boyd trying to hold off Lancaster. Lancaster looks to the inside in that number 1 machine. He pushes up a tad bit. Out turn down the front straightaway there. Apple's alongside him, side by side. Look at the 88 of Robinson there. He's thinking about making a move. He goes to the inside. Inside, Darius Boyd trying to hang on the outside, BJ.
Yep, Boyd says, I'm not quite done yet. I'm going to fight back for everything I got. I've got the faster line, but it's not going to be enough for him. Michael Robinson carrying quite a bit of speed, quite a bit of momentum, and he is bringing the noseless number 33 right along with him, James Silvers. Oh, contact Silvers and Boyd. Silvers down onto the apron. Both drivers able to recover it, though, I think. Boyd expressing extreme displeasure over comms right now.
Well, that went a little too far.
Just a little bit.
I mean, you look at it, you'd be showing displeasure too.
Yeah, especially the way it looked on the onboard when we were watching it live. So the call will be made against the 33 of James Silvers.
Now, let's look at this real quick. Let's rewind a tad bit. All right. Let's change camera views. So you see Boyd coming off the turn, BJ. Real close to the outside wall. It comes down a tad bit there. Silvers is coming up. But then Silvers just gets into the right-hand side. The back bumper and around. Boyd goes. But he saves it.
And both drivers able to save it. Boyd just so slow on track that it threw the caution. But Boyd was a little loose coming off the corner. I think that just changed the speed so much that Silvers didn't really realize what was happening there until it was too late. Just got into him. But hey, drivers are responsible for the nose of their car, and I agree with the call made by race control here. Boyd was back under control, just at a slower pace from getting loose off the corner. I'd say I agree with the call on this one.
Travis Twitty currently running into 8th position. Nate Bauer, Redbird Shutters, Bryce Hunter, Adam Lancaster, and Michael Robinson, your top 5. Justin Winters on the outside looking in that 6th position, trying to get a top 5 here tonight. How about all you Loretta Lynn fans? Rest her soul. 90 years old, BJ. I hope I could live to be that age.
I don't want to live to be that old.
Well, you don't want to not live to be that young either.
Yeah, true.
Lights are out on the pace car. We're going to let him loose out of turn number 4. Nate Bauer will bring us to the Geico restart zone. As we take a look at the side-by-side.
We'll try to get the side-by-side back up to where there's going to be a little bit more action. There we go. There's a little bit there. But the cutoff right now is Darius Boyd sitting in the hot seat for the cutoff into the round of 8 starting next week. Green flag back out on track. Nate Maurer off to a fantastic jump over Radburn Shutters. Shutters momentarily under pressure from Bryce Hunter. Hunter now in danger of losing that 3rd spot, and he does in fact lose it to Adam Lancaster.
But look at the battle right there down the back straightaway. Justin Winters, and it was the 88 Michael Robinson, but Winters definitely clears him there. And he brings along a friend of Scott Fritz. Fritz in that 6th position. Winters now is in the top 5 as we have 103 laps to go here at Bristol. Nate Maurer, your race leader. Take a look at Nate Maurer there, looking pretty calm and easy. Get the live look in. Doing a fantastic job. Next time by will be halfway down. Halfway to go here at Bristol.
And quick update on the points chase. Robbie Richards' motor just blew, which means he will not be finishing the race, which does put Boyd in position to advance into the round of 8 in the playoffs. So massive turn of events there, an unfortunate turn of events for Robbie Richards. Looked for a moment there, Steve, like that monkey was going to be off his back and he's going to have some good racing, and it just bit him again here.
It definitely did. The top three started to pull away from Slowpoke, Bryce Hunter. I don't know. Maybe his gas pedal don't. Maybe he can't reach the gas pedal all the way. You know, some of us short people have problems like putting your foot all the way down to the floor. Nate Bauer underneath attack, and the new race leader is Radbird Shutters. Not good what you thought, BJ.
That's why you put a block on it.
Well, the block.
You put a block on it, you don't got to worry about it.
It must not be heavy enough.
I guess not. But battle going on right now in the top three between Brain just completely stopped.
Nate Bauer and Adam Lancaster side by side. Give it to Lancaster, and he takes over that second spot. Maurer moved directly behind him. Maurer loses some positions as we're on lap number 107. Bryce Hunter in that fourth position. With those two drivers battling ahead, that allowed Bryce Hunter to close up. But now look at Justin Winters looking to the inside of Bryce Hunter. Down the straightaway into turn number 3 there. Side by side. Coming out of turn number 4. At the start-finish line, Hunter with the momentum. Look at Fritz now. Fritz trying to come along there. That 0-1 machine. He's currently running in that 6th position. And the 88, Michael Robinson. There is Travis Twitty. Twitty. Look at his awesome rig there. That's pretty neat, BJ.
Yeah,
he built that during COVID.
He did. That's what he said. He said he started iRacing during COVID, so he's still fairly new compared to a lot of people on iRacing. He started during COVID. He started building the rig, and he said, if I'm going to do it, I might as well go all in. What else am I going to do? I can't do anything else. It was COVID. And, can't blame him on that one.
Michael Robinson putting the pressure on Scott Fritz. He looks to the inside. That's a battle for 6th and 7th on the track. As they go to turn number 3, they'll single file out. Travis Twitty having a good run tonight in the top 10. Meanwhile, your race leader is Radbird Shutters through about 2-car length advantage over Adam Lancaster. Then another 2-car length advantage over Nate Maurer and Bryce Hunter right there. Bryce, the Slowpoke Hunter, in the 9 machine. Justin Winters in the 5th position there. Try to hold off Scott Fritz and Michael Robinson. Meanwhile, back up front, the races get pretty interesting because Adam Lancaster looking really racy right now, BJ.
Yes, he is. Lancaster been strong all season, led the points for quite some time, sitting in 2nd position in this race right now. And another little update on points with the positions that they're in. If the race were to end right now, Justin Winters would be in, and Darius Boyd would be out going into the chase next week. Right now, battle going on the right-hand side. You see Jeremiah Hobbs and Brandon Robertson. Brandon Robertson. I'm getting all sorts of tongue-tied tonight. Robertson clears Hobbs and begins to pull away. Darius Boyd now taking a look at Jeremiah Hobbs. Back on the left side screen now, you see the chase for the lead. Adam Lancaster continuing to try to run down Radburn Shutters.
He definitely is. And now look at Nate Maurer. Going in his car, right behind the 44 of... Well, that's the wrong car. There we go. I was like, how's the 44? There he is. Now you see the gap between Lancaster and the 1. Or Maurer and Lancaster into 1. That's ahead of him there. You just got to take it easy, BJ.
Yeah, one thing that a good friend on the dirt side was getting on to me about, telling me slow is fast. And, Bristol's one of those places. You get on it too hard, you get on it too quick, it's going to burn your tires up, it's going to slow you down. Take your time, sit back, relax a little bit, and I think Nate Maurer is doing just that right now.
He's trying it, that's for sure. As you look to come across the start-finish line into turn number 1 there. Now, you know what? If I was the person to get motion sickness, that camera would definitely get me motion sickness.
Moves around a little too much on you, does it?
A little bit.
I like it. Good overview of the track right there. Down on the speed shots, now off the wall. Gotta love those cameras.
Here's your top three. There's Bryce Hunter. There's Twitty. There's the two of Robinson. They are flying here at Bristol. As we're on lap number 124. Nate Maurer in that third spot, BJ. You gotta wonder, there is 75 laps to go. We know pit stops are coming. Does he put the pressure on now? He get a high gear?
You know, it definitely looks like he's giving it all he's got right now. As you mentioned, pit stops are coming. If he can get as far forward as he possibly can, the better off he's going to be when he comes down pit road. Right now, he's currently chasing down the one of Adam Lancaster, putting heavy pressure on him. Taking a look to his inside now. And we just saw there on screen with the pit stints. We know the drivers can make it at least 83 laps on fuel. Of course, that was with two cautions, the stage caution and the big pile up at the beginning of the race. So we're going to, I'll take a wild guess that we're going to average probably right around 75 laps, and we have less than that to the end of the race. So anytime between now and I'd say probably right about lap 150, I'd expect to see green flag pit stops.
Oh, there it goes. Maurer to second. Lancaster falls back to third. There's Bryce Hunter in fourth. And Justin Winters in fifth. Winters starting to close back on Bryce Hunter there. Winters running a different line to Bryce Hunter. See, Bryce closes up on him, or Winters closes up on him, but on straightaways, Bryce pulls away, BJ.
Yeah, Bryce is a little bit quicker. He's backing up his corners a little bit more. That allows him to get the perfect angle, get the perfect run off the corner. Winters driving a little bit harder into the corner, so that's where he's gaining his time. It's a bit of a catch-22, but if you can be smoother than the driver in front of you, it doesn't really matter which decision you make other than how your tires are getting to be underneath of your car. And right now, Winters is closing the gap on Hunter up ahead of him, and both those drivers starting to close the gap on Adam Lancaster. Lancaster struggling here on the long runs tonight.
He definitely is, as we're on board with Justin Winters from Henderson, Kentucky. As across the start-finish line, 134 on the 134th lap, out of 200 here at Bristol for the Bluegrass 200. You're watching live on Ultimate Dirt TV. Simulcast live on the Bluegrass Facebook and YouTube channel. Make sure to head over there, hit like and follow on the Facebook, share out the broadcast, and on the YouTube channel, hit subscribe. It doesn't cost you a cent. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like.
I mean, unless you want to donate, I'm sure there's a link if you want to donate.
Well, I didn't put my Cash App in here.
Oh, well. Battle on screen now between Bryce Hunter, the inside of Adam Lancaster. Give it to Hunter. Hunter starting to come on pretty strong here. Late race, late stint. Saved his tires, did a good job, moves past Adam Lancaster. He's bringing Justin Winters right along with him. Winters taking a peek to the inside of Adam Lancaster. Now, Lancaster really struggling as this run goes on. We've seen the speed that he's had all season long, but it seems as though here he's had a hard time saving his tires, and he's falling off the pace quicker than others. Ooh! Problems for the 7 machines. He's up heavy into the wall.
Oh, and the caution coming out. Tough luck there for Justin Winters. Take a look at the replay. Something just looked like he had a flat tire or something, BJ. That car just shot up against the wall.
He mic'd up right before heading straight up into the wall. I didn't hear anything come across comms, but I get the feeling that he lost visual. But by the way it went up, it definitely does look like a simulated tire going flat. And, you know, it sucks where he did it, but I think he did the right thing to just take it up there to the top of the track and bring it to a stop and get off the track as quickly as possible. But that was very, very unfortunate. He was having a fantastic run going for him.
Well, with that being said, Winters is now in 11th. Darius Boyd, he might be going on to the big dance, to the next round.
Yeah, Darius Boyd makes it. Robinson makes it. And Winters is now out. Winters has called it a night. He's taken a pit side. He's loaded it up in the garage. His night has come to an end. My guess... Darius, Michael Robinson, those drivers are all in. Justin Winters is out, so we were correct on that one. Unfortunate for Justin Winters, not just his race coming to an end, but his championship hopes come to an end tonight, as that does in fact end his night. He's loaded it up, and that is the end for him. It looked to me as though it was an Oculus fail, or a VR fail. We know VRs have quite a few bugs, and sometimes you got to take the good with the bad. And as nice as the advantage is running an Oculus, being able to see everything around you, or a virtual reality, being able to see everything around you, sometimes they just cost you a race.
Alrighty, your top 5 looking like this. Mauer, Shutters, Lancaster, Hunter, and Fritz. Your top 5 here at Bristol. You got Robertson in 6th, Twitty in 7th, Robinson in 8th, Boyd in 9th, and James Silvers in 10th. 11th right now is Justin Winters, Jeremiah Hobbs in 12th, Robbie Richards, Mo Abbott, Tyler Evans, Sean Kostritza, Tony Iverson, and Brad Gebhardt. Right now, half the field down pit road are out, half the field on the track. Lights are going out, and Nate Mauer chooses the inside for this restart.
Oh, Justin Winters made it back on track.
He did. Oh, look at that. Hey, let me tell you, when you know the championship or moving on to next rounds on the line, you're going to do everything you can. Now,
Absolutely.
He's a lot down, I believe, right now.
He's actually... where's he at? Justin Winters, he's actually, I believe, 4 laps down. And green flag is out.
Hey, Mauer back to the lead into turn number 1. Look at Lancaster now shooting like a rocket out turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Trying to bring Scott Fritz along with him. Lancaster to the outside of the 971 and Nate Mauer. Mauer, you have company. As Radbird shudders, he's under attack by Scott Fritz. He clears Fritz, and now here's Hunter to the outside of Fritz. That's the battle for 4th and 5th on the track. Hunter to the outside, Fritz to the inside. As they come out of the turn, down the straightaway.
And back up front, Lancaster to the inside of Mauer. Lancaster gets the pass. Mauer takes a peek back to the inside. Was not able to complete the crossover. So Radburn Shutters now looking to catch back up to these two as these two battle it out. Lancaster leading the way now. Mauer in 2nd. Radburn Shutters in 3rd. Looking a little further back, you see on the right-hand side of your screen, you got Michael Robinson and Darius Boyd. Both of these drivers with the mishap for the 7 of Justin Winters. Both of these drivers now make it to the round of 8. Michael Robinson makes his way around Darius Boyd. That is for 8th.
As you're on board with Nate Mauer there. Bauer looking at Lancaster. Lancaster looking really strong. And you got to wonder, is he saving it, BJ? Because he's pulling away.
There's a good chance of it, but I kind of doubt it because we did just get fresh tires. Looks to me more like Lancaster's driving that car and everybody else is the ones saving it. We've got 49 laps to the end of the race. So everybody heads down the back straightaway. Push your car now. Do you have the tires later? Do you push your car now, try to get that gap, and pray that you have enough tires to hang on?
We got to do something. As we look on board with Travis Twitty there. Right ahead of him is Brandon Robertson, that tube machine, the Can-Am car. Heavy damage on that rear end of that tube machine. Travis Twitty up 9 spots in 29th. Having a good race here tonight with 45 laps to go when they hit the start-finish line. That car looking clean, BJ. He's kept it clean all night long. And we've seen him have some good runs, especially the trucks, but it seemed like he always had some heartbreak finishes at the end when he's having those good runs.
He's got to get himself free and clear. He's doing everything he needs to do to have a clean car and to have a car worth racing the end of the race. Just being there at the end, he's got to figure out what's been going wrong and get it sorted out right now. Tonight, though, not having a bad night. He sits inside the top 10, up 8 positions in that 29. And I still just want to call it a 29.
A 29.
He's Travis Twitty. Yeah, he's Travis Twitty in the 29.
Meanwhile, Nate Maurer and look at Radbird Shutters closing up on him. That's a battle for second and third. There is Adam Lancaster way out in front. As we are fixing to come to 40 to go, BJ. The laps are winding down quickly here. There's Scott Fritz currently in 5th. Brandon Robertson in 6th. There is the 88 of Michael Robinson. Robinson to the inside of Robertson. Give it to Robinson for that 6th position. Twitty right there looking to capitalize if a mistake happens. And right behind him is Darius Boyd, currently running at 9th. There is James Silvers a lap down in that 10th position.
Yeah, unfortunate night for James Silvers. He started on the front row, currently sitting in 10th, a lap down. Everybody through the field back into 10th position. Back to 9th positions on the lead lap, from 10th on back, literally half the field a lap down. And it doesn't take long here on a half-mile track. Takes right about, on average, probably 15.5 seconds to make a lap. And I just realized something. 15.5 seconds to make a lap for an Xfinity car here at Bristol on a half-mile track. And you take a dirt late model and you take it to the half-mile of Volusia, and it's a whole second faster. Well,
Shutter speed on the right-hand side of your screen there. Adam Lancaster out front, trying to be dominant here at Bristol in the closing stages, as we have 44 laps, well, not 44, 34 laps to go.
Yeah, he did it! 34 to go. Lancaster continues to lead the way. The last few times by, though, Nate Maurer has been quicker by about a 10th. That time by, once again, about a 10th quicker than the leader of Adam Lancaster. So he is starting to gain ground. We've seen it all night here. Maurer has been strong on the long runs, but so is the driver behind him. And not just here, but it seems like every track throughout the season, driver of the 44, Radburn Shutter, sitting in third right now. He's been extremely strong in the long runs, and he sits in good position right now. So 2 good drivers on long runs here tonight, sitting second and third behind Adam Lancaster, who seemed to struggle on longer runs. Right now you see it on screen. Nate Maurer very, very quickly catching up to Adam Lancaster.
Looks to the inside. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Maurer starts to close up there. Closes the side by side at the line. Give it to Lancaster by a nose, BJ.
It just barely had him. Nate Maurer once again takes it back over, though, clears him and begins to pull away now. Now it's all up to Radburn Shutters behind him. Can Radburn Shutters catch up to him? And it looks like he is. He's already to his inside. That's the battle for second. Radburn Shutters with the position down the back straightaway, almost dead heat. Going into turn number 3, though, Radburn Shutters, huge surge through the middle of the turn, clears him. Lancaster going to look back to the inside once again, though. Lancaster, I think he's already used up his tires. The Shutters, he is free and clear and good to go wherever he wants to go, do whatever he wants to do. Lancaster, he is in trouble right now, Steve, because another driver catching him back behind.
Well, he must be on his tippy toes because he's a-coming. You know, when you're reaching that leg all the way down, trying to hit that gas, that's what Bryce is doing. He pulls up alongside of Lancaster there. Into turn number 1. Lancaster on the high side, Hunter to the inside. This is a battle for third on the track. You know, even when we used to have Bryce in the booth, we had to give him a booster seat to sit on.
He couldn't see his monitor over the desk. I don't know, man. He's just a little guy. We called him Pee Wee Herman off camera.
That's when my grandma goes, "Oh, he's so precious," and wants to pinch his little cheeks.
Maybe that's why he stopped coming into the booth.
Maybe so. I should have kicked Grandma out a long time ago. 22 laps to go here. Nate Maurer, Radburn, Shutters, and Hunter, your top 3. Let's look at the times. Look at Shutters, BJ. He's in the green.
Yeah, Shutters, he's ready to rock and roll, and he's gaining ground on Nate Maurer. It might not be a lot, but it is gaining ground, and he's got 21 laps to do it. Can he do it?
Can he or will he? That's the question. Can he or will he? As we're at the butt kicker, 20 to go.
Oh, I think he will, if he can. That last time by, Radburn Shutters, the only driver in the entire field to be below 16 seconds. Nate Maurer, 16:06 the last time they crossed the stripe. So Radburn Shutters right back up to the back bumper. Lap car of Tyler Evans to the inside, letting these guys go by. There's Justin Winters just up ahead. About to go to 5 laps down for that driver there. Radburn Shutters. Heavy pressure on Nate Maurer.
These drivers getting everything they got. Look to Shutters now. He's thinking about it. He's up to the quarter panel. Travis Twitty ahead. Travis Twitty currently in that 9th position. As you see Nate Maurer there close up on the back bumper. Oh, he's going to get pinched there. He goes to the inside of Twitty.
Did I just have deja vu? Wasn't it Travis Twitty and Radburn Shutters the last time when Radburn Shutters was the leader and they almost got into each other?
Maybe.
I'm having deja vu here.
As we look to the side-by-side with 14 laps to go. Battle for your lead on the left-hand side, a little further back. On the right-hand side, Michael Robinson in that 88 machine on the right-hand side of the screen. Currently running in the 8th position. Now look at Radburn Shutters to the inside of Nate Maurer with 12 laps to go. Maurer going to try to battle back on the outside. Down into turn number 3. Shutters a little easier in turn number 3. Pulls alongside him. Out of turn number 4. Give it to Maurer with 11 laps to go.
Radburn Shutters got himself locked in a deadlock of sorts beside of Nate Maurer. The older tires are going to prefer the top side as they're able to maintain a little more momentum with a little less fuel. It's a bit of a deadlock right here for Radburn Shutters as he is faster than Nate Maurer, but Maurer's got the high side. This is where it's at right now for these two drivers. Shutters, though, a little bit quicker through the turn, being the shorter way around. Maurer a bit faster down the straighters with the momentum off.
All right, the driver's single file out of the turn. Now Shutters going to try again. Look to the inside as they come to 8 to go this time. Will Nate Maurer hold off Radburn Shutters? Shutters going to give it everything he has as they go into turn number 3. See him coming off of turn number 4. Side by side at the line. Here's Hunter in 3rd. Radburn Shutters to the race lead.
Maurer gets the wall a little bit down the straightaway right there. Does not lose much ground, though. Still trying to fight back. Now, sounds as though he's basically given up. He just congratulated, or well, I guess he just said nice race, rather, to Radburn Shutters. It almost sounded like he just kind of gave up there. They were side by side in a deadlock for several laps there.
They're trying. 5 laps to go here at Bristol. It's Bristol, baby. The Cup Series tomorrow night. Radburn Shutters now pulled away from Nate Maurer. 4 laps to go, BJ, for Radburn Shutters. Bryce Hunter in that 3rd spot. He's on his tippy toes, trying to press that gas pedal all the way down. He don't want nothing to stop him getting the podium finish.
No, he does not. He has had a great race for him. He stayed up towards the front pretty much all night long. It's exactly what he wants to do. Unfortunately, I don't think. He might be. I'm going to double check it. I don't think he's in the chase. He missed too many races.
I thought it's because he couldn't see over the steering wheel.
Well, maybe. No, it does not look like Hunter is in the chase, but he's still, nonetheless, he's had a good night for him.
White flag, 1 more to go for Radburn Shutters. Down the back straightaway for the final time into turn number 3. Nate Maurer has nothing for him. Coming out turn number 4 to pick up the win. Give it to Radburn Shutters. Nate Maurer in 2nd. There is Bryce Hunter in 3rd. 4th going to be Darius Boyd coming home in 4th. Adam Lancaster in 5th. Brandon Robinson, Scott Fritz, Michael Robinson, Travis Twitty, and James Silvers. Your top 10 here tonight.
A fantastic racing, especially there at the end between Nate Maurer and Radburn Shutters. What a job by these drivers. Radburn Shutters secures his place in the round of 8 next week. Oh, wait a minute. Radburn Shutters just blew his motor.
Let's take a
He
look.
was still clean.
Look at your official results on the board. Radburn Shutters picking up the win. Nate Maurer in 2nd. Bryce Hunter in 3rd. Darius Boyd in 4th. 5th is Adam Lancaster. 6th is Brandon Robertson. 7th is Scott Fritz. 8th is Michael Robinson. 9th is Travis Twitty.
James Silvers will round out your top 10. Justin Winters, Tyler Evans, Jeremiah Hobbs, Mo Abbott, your top 15. Sean Kostritza, Tony Iverson, and Brad Gebhardt will come home in 18th, rounding out your field.
All righty. Picking up the win tonight at car number 44 is Redbird Shutters. Congratulations. Secure your spot into the next round.
I appreciate it, man. That was a little bit of a stroke there, me and Mal were going at it. I think I breathed. I took about 2 breaths that whole time. Me and Mal, we never cease to dang get side by side and then make a show of it.
Well, qualifying, you know, normally we're used to you qualifying on the front row. Last week you didn't qualify on the front row. This week you didn't. What's going on in qualifying?
There's fancy little thing. If you hit the wall, they don't count your qualifying lap. Man, I think I might have nicked about a quarter-size piece of paint off the rear end right at the line, and I scrolled down, I seen my name there towards the bottom. I was like, well, we got some work to do. And then that big caution right off the bat, I parked it in the middle of the track, avoiding that wreck. And just really got lucky right off the bat with that. I don't think there's going to be a lot more work to do for sure if that big wreck hadn't happened.
Definitely looking strong all season long. Going into next week, how do you see yourself when it comes down to the Final Four?
A nervous wreck. I don't know, man. I was really digging hard for this one. I was really wanting to win this race. And after the last few weeks kind of being, not the most optimal races, this is really what I needed. Just give me a little bit of a pat on the back, a little boost for the next few weeks.
Definitely. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you.
Yeah, I'm going to thank Function Junction for giving me this car that I love to win in. Aerial Pros Western North Carolina, Sorrells Marathon Garage, and Mountain View Detailing, and can't forget PK Paints for these amazing paint schemes, man.
All right, that's Redbird Shutters picking up the win here at Bristol.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. All right, BJ's caught up with your second place finisher.
Right, I've caught up with Nate Maurer, driver of the 971. Man, you led a lot of laps here tonight. Fantastic run, man. Just to bring it home in second. Walk us through that race a little bit.
Oh, it was. Yeah, I knew the Radburn was going to win this thing. Long race. I'm just glad I there towards around lap 120, we were thinking about pitting 130, and I was like, I don't know if we can. We're going to get that caution, and then that caution came out, and I'm glad we didn't pit there. That would have been a whole race finish changer for us. So, yeah, it was very, very fun last 15 laps there with Radburn. Radburn's probably one of my favorite ones to race in here. He always races me clean, and, yeah, just a shame. Travis Twitty, ran low in 3 and 4, and then coming off of 4, he kind of ran the middle, and then he shot right up. I thought he would have seen me going up there, but it is what it is. That's what makes Bristol the lap traffic, and me and Radburn got to duke it out there, and he came out on top, but we're taking P2.
Hey, you talked a little bit about it there, that battle there at the end between you guys. Did you know he was coming at the time that he was coming? Were you watching your relative to see him coming up there on you? Or did it kind of surprise you when he snuck up there?
No, I had Justin. Justin working the truck series up there, spotting me every Tuesday, thanks to him. I was just trying to save tire. It's hard to save tire when you know the guy behind you is faster. And you got Adam Lancaster out front checking out, and it's hard to pace yourself. And yeah, I was kind of hoping for a late race caution there so I could beat him off of pit road. That's about the only thing I could do with him tonight is beat him off of pit road. And yeah, but Yeah, no, I did see him come, and Justin kept on telling me, "Oh, you're only half a tenth slower. Oh, you're faster." I'm like, dude, then why is my relatives? He's getting closer and closer with my relatives, but hey, I'm still happy my P2 here tonight.
Definitely a fantastic run for you. We'll go ahead and thank your sponsors. Shout out to everybody helping make it possible.
Shout out to all the sponsors that make this happen at Bluegrass. Shout out to Jason for running this thing, doing race control. Wish he was out here on the track racing with us every week. Thanks to you guys up there in the booth every night. Thanks for getting my webcam on there tonight, man. I got a lot of people watching this thing at work and a bunch of family members. So thanks again for doing that. Thanks to all my teammates. Good job to Bryce here tonight. And thanks to my spotter, Justin White, up there. And shout out to Redneck Nation, Bobby Nicolecki over there.
All righty. Well, congratulations again. Coming home in second. Steve?
All righty. Well, we got the booster seat out. He can now sit and have an interview with us. Bryce Hunter, well, you were on your tippy toes trying to get that gas pedal all the way down to the floor. Tell the fans at home how it felt to have a top 3 finish.
Man, I was not expecting this tonight. But I mean, I knew that after that first run, I had something. So I don't know what it was, but car just felt good in the long run. I was able to roll the center a lot better on the low line compared to a lot of other drivers, and I used it to my advantage. And the settings that I got from a buddy worked.
Well, so was you buckled up racing?
Yeah, you can say that. It was restarts were hairy, a lot quicker, and everything went super fast. And then once I got single filed out and found my rhythm, it slowed back down. But I mean, I got to give a shout out to Radburn and Nate for cleaning racing clean, but I wish they would go a little bit longer side by side, because I was coming. It was about half a second a lap. So I haven't been up in the podium, haven't had the best season this season, but I'm glad to have the podium and be able to talk to you guys for once.
Definitely. Granny says that you were coming. That's for sure. She sure did. She says she misses you. She wants to pinch your little cheeks again.
Yeah, don't get that. No, that's a. Okay.
Don't get Granny doing that. Well,
my grandma passed away, so that hits
not
home.
Yours. No, what's yours? We're talking about ours.
Oh, yours. Yeah, that kind of hits home.
So definitely. So go ahead and thank those 5 sponsors.
Thanks to Eric's Carpet Care, TNC Lawn Landscaping, Design Mechanical. Thanks to you guys for broadcasting each and every week. I miss doing it. Thanks to Jason to putting on a great league, and hope to see more of you guys next season.
There you go. There's Bryce Hunter coming home in 3rd spot. All right, BJ. It's coming to a close. We got the Cup Series tomorrow night, and Thursday night, the Pro Late Models will be back. Don't want to miss that live on Ultimate Dirt TV. Make sure to hit that like and follow button, share out the broadcast. We want to thank the fine sponsors here at the Bluegrass, the Roach's Jim's Coffee, Kinder Performance, Butt Kicker, Nitro Racing, and Huffman Designs. Until tomorrow night, BJ, we're going to sign off, say good night, and God bless.